Good Day Orlando starts now. Tracking Idalia.
And good morning to you, Central Florida. It certainly is good to see you as always on this morning. We want to thank you so much for trusting Fox 35 as we continue to monitor the movements of Hurricane Idalia. As you know, our storm team of meteorologists have been working around the clock to bring you the very latest information and the forecast and show you what you can expect in your area. So having said that, let's go ahead and bring in Brooks Garner now and Ian Cassette for the very latest on the storm. Guys, good morning to you.
Good morning, Danielle. We've got a major hurricane, brand new for 2 o'clock. You know, Ian and I have been tracking this all night long, and now it's come to fruition. Hurricane Idalia is now a major hurricane. It's a Category 3 with winds of 130 miles an hour. And Ian, this thing's making a beeline for the Nature Coast, and will be a historic landfall just hours from now.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate case, and this was the worry. As we saw this storm moving into the Gulf, we knew it would have the fuel for it, and it appears that now we're going to at least have a major hurricane making landfall there along the Big Bend, and they have never seen anything like this.
Major tree fall. Let's get over here and talk about the impacts here, and we'll talk about the track. We're going to get a new cone at 5 a.m., but the track is basically set. As a major hurricane, we're going to have a major tree fall with wind gusts over 130, knocking down trees and limbs in an area here along the Nature Coast, Taylor County, up through the Tallahassee area, the beautiful city of trees that hasn't been tested to this degree since the late 1890s. So over a century of growth is going to knock down a lot of trees and cause power outages for what could be weeks in these impacted areas. Another legacy, and it could be the legacy, a storm surge which could eclipse 16 feet for Taylor County, Dixie County, Levy County, and Citrus counties, totally inundating coastal communities there as this makes landfall as a Cat 4 just after the sunrise. Here's the latest. The eye is located about 90 miles west of Pasco County. We're getting waves of rain across central Florida right now, conditions deteriorating. Tornado watch from Lake County points west until 6 a.m. I expect those to be expanded, and a tornado warning not in our viewing area. This is not for us, but this is for the Tampa Bay region. Just expired, was for Northern Highlands County, Southern Polk County for a rotating thunderstorm, and you can still kind of see it rotating on the wind velocity product here around Frostproof. Good news though, it's pulled back up into the clouds. Bad news, that cell's heading for Osceola County. It'll be there by about 2:45. So we're gonna have to watch out now for a tornado risk in our Orlando metro area as we head towards sunrise with the passage of Hurricane Idalia. It's got that classic stadium signature to it with a well-defined eye, a very tight circulation. Its eye is only 15 miles wide. And just like an ice skater, as they spin, can pull their arms in to spin faster. That's exactly what this system is doing as it makes its historic landfall. As far as rain goes, we're going to see bands of rain continuing, rotating around Idalia through the day. Each band of rain producing winds in excess of 50 miles per hour in gusts, and of course the embedded tornado risk. So if you're wondering, when is the wind going to get here? It's been kind of a calm night relative to the rest of Florida here in Orlando. Well, it looks like between 4 and 6 a.m. is our best bet to catch the tropical storm force winds, and then they'll happen regularly throughout the day, especially when it starts raining. 7 to 9 a.m. around Daytona. Our entire region is under a tropical storm warning for this Wednesday, with areas along and west of I-75 under a hurricane warning. And the power impacts will be immense where this makes landfall. Our forecast for power outages feature sporadic power interruptions around Orange County, Seminole County, down through Brevard and Volusia. It may be a couple of hours here. If, goodness forbid, a tornado strikes, maybe 1 or 2 neighborhoods without power for an extended period. But as you get farther north and west into this purple zone, which includes Cedar Key and Horseshoe Beach, there could be power out for weeks. All right, Ian, what's another impact you're seeing right now in Levy County?
Yeah, this is important that each county understands what the hazards they have. Obviously, we know that the coastal counties are going to likely have it worst here. Levy County, Yankeetown to Cedar Key expected to get, unfortunately, 10 to 15 or now 12 to 16 feet of storm surge with wind gusts of 90+ miles per hour as that storm does move in. And these conditions will deteriorate quickly here as that storm inches closer. In fact, within the next hour or two, we could start to see closer to hurricane force winds moving onshore. In Orange County, while not the winds being extremely high, last year we saw 60+ mile per hour winds. This time around, 45 to 50 mile per hour winds with 1 to 4 inches of rain. But we have to watch for that isolated tornado threat, and that's what we're going to continue to watch here through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow.